on YouTube. Sherman, you could just join from the link I texted you like a couple days ago. You should be good. Or like a while ago. Not a month ago. No, just click on that link, click on my profile. It was like a week ago. It's the 29th. A couple weeks ago. So you click on the link, click on my profile picture, and then you should be able to see a live box there somewhere. It should say Hogwarts Legacy on the home page. January, stupid. Go to my texts. Yeah, and then when it opens the YouTube app, click on my profile, so it takes you to my profile page. It should be automatically popping up with a video. Yes, it should be the fucking profile picture for the video I sent you to. Then you click on my little profile picture in that bottom left corner of the video, and then it show on the home page. It show a little live stream. I can change the ambiance. Deke.
I'd like to ask you about changing the rooms. Of course.
Deke. I want to see what it'd be for it be dark.
Eerie. As if... Oh, sounds perfect.
Yeah, stupid. Ew! I don't like that one. Ew. I don't like this, Deke. Put it back. Change it back, Deke.
Of course.
Change it back.
Oh.
Thank you, Deke. I prefer that one. Almost. Updating. It is. Hate me all you want, bitch. Good. This is awesome, actually. Oh, hell yeah. So much better. I know, I love him too. Or else I wouldn't put him there. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that unlocked, yeah. I haven't been on TikTok. Yeah. I can and I will. I can and I will. I can and I will. I can and I will.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvellous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I'm glad everything worked out as it did and that you're the herbology professor now.
Very kind of you to say. I do love these gardens and helping my students grow. Huh. Lovely speaking with you. Have a
Professor
wonderful
Garlic,
day.
you're making me
and
grow in a
remember,
different area.
Be kind to your Wigan trees.
What's so funny, buddy?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
The answer's around here somewhere.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
What the fuck is this?
Revelio. Confringo. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Confringo. Lumos.
I hate the sound of these things.
Lumos.
Yeah, those lines and shit.
Seems the fence was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio.
That doesn't look too nice down there. You can see the glowing shit.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous feminist spectacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Confringo.
It's your internet.
Lumos.
It's your internet.
Confringo. Lumos.
It's because it's your internet's trash. Oh, it's a tentacular leaf. That's where I get that shit from. Okay. Now, where the fuck do I get the mandrake from? The entrance is right there. Are you kidding me? I don't know. I gotta go to the room of requirements and go find that. Where the fuck do I find this mandrake? That's what I'm looking for.
Revelio.
I threw it there. I threw it there. It's the fucking tentacula. I'm looking for mandrake now. Looking for a mandrake.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Revelio. What is the reason for these additions?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Greetings. Please, take your time looking about.
Hmm?
No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
He's one of the seed guys. Looking for the mandrakes. No. Hmm. Ah.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
At the most northern point of Hogsmeade.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself.
Lumos.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't.
Hello.
Oh, I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Death. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stop. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then, oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for say?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Got your ass, bitch.
Such a wee bairn gieing a troll. Oh, I can't believe it. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Buffalo. Buffalo. Or a cow, one or the other. What the
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Hey guys! Take that!
Hideous distraction!
Take that, bitch! Oh my god, you're huge!
Too late. You've learned the error of your ways.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Doesn't seem like it. A box?
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor, I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snowswort.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural. Well done! We're going to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Off on another adventure, are we?
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Well, well. Look what we have here. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Hey bitch, you better not be passing out on me. I heard the snoring, bitch. Yeah, I did. No, motherfucker. No, it was the heavy breathing. You were starting to snore. You were starting to snore, bitch.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Rand wouldn't listen to a word about goblin.
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is...
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely.
Different trials.
Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news, indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure.
I'll find you at the tower.
Until then.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm. This is where I stop.